Yo, what is good? What is good, everybody? How are we doing this Friday afternoon, man? Big weekend ahead. Foam runners, Yeezy foam runners. How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? Glad to see. How many people we got in here already? From start? That's crazy. Y'all were waiting. Y'all are ready? Y'all ready to ask some questions? What do we got going down, all right? We got to know. We got to know what we got going down. You got to let us know what's going down. How are we doing today? How is everybody doing today? Let's see here. What do we got going on? What kind of questions? I did see some questions you guys have to ask. You were asking for SKU numbers and all of that. We got SKUs for you as well. They're loaded up on Yeezy Supply itself, like I was saying. So we'll go ahead and open up Yeezy Supply, and we'll kind of look at it here. We'll kind of look what the website's going to be looking like, and then we're going to answer all the questions you do have. So start asking those questions. Now you got time to ask the questions. So this is what the site is looking like. Your foam runners and the mineral or the blue minerals or mineral blues are full size runs. What is up, everybody? What is up? We're gonna go through a setup guide on good old Dashy because I'm sure a lot of people will be running. So as you can see, let me move my head over here. As you can see, the SKU will be right here at the end of the product page. This is where you can always find it. Right here at the end, there's your product page. That's what's up. That is for the sands, and that is what your SKU will be for sands. I saw the answers or questions in there. That will be for sand, and for the other one, it's really easy to find. You just go to the product itself. It's already loaded up. Copy and paste, and bam, that's mineral blue. Nice and easy. Okay, so you want a Shopify setup. We can easily do that. Let me switch on back over. Let me minimize this for a second, and we will get a Shopify setup real quick. Now, I will set up Shopify on Yeezy or on Dashy, but don't use Dashy for Shopify, okay? That is for sure. Do not use Yeezy for Shopify, okay? Or do not use Yeezy. Oh my gosh. Do not use Dashy for Shopify. So these will be your monitor URL, keywords, variants. What site are you wanting me to set up for? What site would you like me to set up for, and kind of what do you want to see? What keywords, this and that? Or first off, what bot are you running? My rentals go live in an hour? All right, that's perfect. For what these codes? Those codes are for your sand and minerals. Those SKUs, those were questions. Yes, Crossboy Cowboy, I know who you are. I got you. So starting off, we can grab these. If you do have, or if they do load up on Shopify, most of them have been raffled off. Just a heads up, because Kith may not be dropping them either. But if you're going to be running for Kith, be ready for it. I would definitely just monitor. I would monitor some of these, and if you want to open a ticket and ask more questions, you can do that as well. You know where you're at in the WAP Discord server. Bulko, we don't have access to Bulko, but if you're going to be running these, the URL keywords are variants. If you're looking for variants, I know you can find them. WAP Prime is a great place for that. There are links down below for all of that. Variants will be provided at a later time because they're not out yet. But if you want to do a Yeezy foam runner is a good one to run, or whatever they're going to load under Kith. If you're going to be running Soul, you can run it a certain way. But if you're going to be running for Kith, I definitely don't recommend running Dashy once again. Let's go ahead and go down to Kith module. This is human pre-cart manual. I would pre-cart it just because of how it's going to be. There's not going to be a password page on there. Much love. You guys are awesome. Hey, thank you. We love it. We love to hear it. Okay, Shoe Palace, Kith, undefeated. Undefeated won't be dropping. They already raffled them. Maybe set them up anyways. Polaris won't be running anyways for the most part. I think they are still down. But I would probably run Yeezy, I'd run Foam, and I'd run Runner. Now, they're not all for sure confirmed. So that's a heads up for Shopify. So I'd really focus on Yeezy Supply. But this is kind of something like this, or Yeezy Foam, or Foam Runner. Those are some good inputs or keywords that you could use for these. Yeezy, Runner, this, whatever. Because you're not going to be finding anything else on the thing with Runner. And they most likely won't be running full family sizes because you're not going to need to do minus any keywords because we're not blocking out PD or toddler or any of that. Is Shoe Palace? This is Kith. Shoe Palace is not confirmed. Most of the time, we don't see them on. We do not see foam runners on Shoe Palace. Polaris, Wire Gun, Thunder is good for Kith. I don't think Thunder is good for Kith, but after you put in your your keywords or variants, I recommend running variants. If you do get them, you can put the size. Here's 8.5. We are in the test profiles. Quantity, I'll just do 1. Quantity of task. Proxies, if you do want to put in proxies, I'll kind of show you how to do that as well. And then task-specific proxies, let that be, and you can add the task, and now you can go to task management, and you will have them once you actually add these tasks. But you have to make sure you set these all up, all this, account login. That's why I would not be using Dashy for this anyways. What about SNK? SNK, I don't know if they pulled their product or not, but you can actually find it on the product page itself. All you have to go is SNK, Shop Nice Kicks, go to your URL, Shop Nice Kicks, and you'll be able to find them, see if the calendar. I know they were up there, but they pulled them. Just be watching. So they're not loaded on the calendar right now, but anything could change. We'll keep you up to date within WAP, and if you're interested in WAP Prime for more support, just like what we're doing here, but more one-on-one instead of me talking to all of you guys, you can literally do that. WAP Prime is a great place to be because one-on-one help is amazing. You can see they are loaded up. Let's go ahead and run up a Yeezy Supply task. That's the main one. Do you say do AYCD or in-bot harvester? Now, to question that, let's go ahead and do a Yeezy Supply because that's the only one that's confirmed and that's going to have the most stock. And make sure you're entering up on your confirmed app, guys. If you do have the confirmed app on your phone, make sure you enter on your phone. Get your mom to do it, get your dad, get everybody. So let's go ahead and create task. We're gonna completely just hit this one out. We'll go to Yeezy Supply for these. You can scroll down now. This is a Dashy setup. Let me make it a little bit bigger for you real quick. Here's this. Okay, so Yeezy Supply, once again, I would not schedule one. I would just kind of do it, and you're not going to want to do this. Now, if you're like, man, where do I get the SKU, this and that for this? If you're running Dash, you literally go right here on the website, like I was showing earlier. You go right here on the website, GV 7903 for the foam runners. Copy and paste this. We're going to be monitoring this. So the bot is going to monitor that product on the site. It's gonna monitor that product on the site, and there's that. And then say you want whatever size. Random is gonna be your best bet, guys. Random will be your best bet when it comes to Yeezy Supply. I'll be running random tasks. Now, if you need specifics for people, or if you're running for people, then do specifics. But random is really gonna help, and especially if it's your first couple of times running, I would definitely do random sizing. But you can pick as many as you want through here. You can say 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 7s. Say that's what I wanted to run. And that's as easy as that. I have a test profile set up. This is for your profile page. There's that. And then say you want one task. We'll take these out so you can see what they actually say. Quantity of items, one. And it just depends on how many you do want. I mean, there's one item. How many tasks do you want? Say I want 15. And there's that. Proxies, default. I would just do a default proxies right now unless you want to put them in. Capture priority. Leave that alone for now. Now, one thing that Hunter does say to do is literally every like 50 to 75 tasks, I would get another harvester. And we're going to kind of go through that. All good. If not, buy any codes to the stream. Be ready for it. Cross already happened. What's up? Yeah, you're talking about EU. Same, I'm on EU. Okay, so EU setups. I got you. So let's go ahead and finish this one up. And now we can add these tasks to the list. And then for this, if you want, this is a full-size run. Now, this is a way that you can grab your profiles and you can literally go through since you already set them up and say, I want another like 50 tasks to make, and you can add the task. And then you go over the task management and you'll find, well, hold up. Mine is glitched out right now. Give me just a second here. Okay, so my Dashy may be messed up right now. Let me reload Dashy. I apologize about that issue. But usually when you hit that create task, you're going to have all your tasks. They're going to show up. You're going to see all of them show up after you create your task. I'll go through the harvester as well, as long as the Dashy module is not messed up on this. I don't know what Dashy's doing right now. It literally was just working. I'll restart the bot. Sometimes this does happen. If it doesn't work on this, I'll still show you on Toru because I'm going to run Toru tomorrow because I haven't ran Toru for a hot second. So here we go. There they are. There's some task for you. It was bugged out. So here are your tasks. You can see test. And now say if I started it and it says waiting to go to home screen, it will legit, that means your proxies are probably bad on this. Just a heads up. Now, they're not going to release stock numbers before Yeezy Supply, and I would not worry about that before Yeezy Supply either. I would just focus on running and getting a good setup. Any shipments for Yeezy Supply, so don't bother. I got you. Nah, wait. Any codes? For Yeezy Supply, EU, you're right. But we will not see any stock numbers. I wouldn't worry about it. Now, we usually hear rumors about stock, but I'll be completely honest. I wouldn't worry about that. I would just set up like I did here and say if I was to start this task, I wouldn't start them all at once. Now, waiting for stock, this is good. Now, if you get stuck waiting to go to home screen, just know that means your proxies are bad. You need to reset them. And then for harvesters, like I said, every 50 or so tasks, make sure to add another harvester. So for example, say you're running 100 harvester or 100 tasks, run 2 harvesters, and you literally open this window and you can add your captcha solvers. And here, if you do buy Gmails, they will come with a IP address, aka a proxy, to throw in there, and you can save it, and you can literally just be ready to run here, and you can run YouTube, and it'll have all of your information set up. Or if you want to do a new one, we can go over here, and you can literally just do YouTube, and it'll ask you to log into your Gmail. And that's simple when it comes to task creation on the captcha harvesters and how that goes. And then as you can see, if you want to make a brand new one, this is how you can make a new one, and you do YouTube and log in. Just like I was saying before, it's nice, simple, easy when it comes to Yeezy Supply. Just a couple steps, but one thing that you have to remember is all the harvesters, because if you don't have enough harvesters, you will never get through Splash. And if you're wondering why you can't get through your task, it's going to say waiting for task, waiting for schedule to happen. There's a reason why it won't go through there. Bad Gmails, that will happen. 0.9 score is really what you're going to be shooting for. If you haven't been harvesting your Gmails, make sure to start harvesting your Gmails. There are tools out there that your groups will provide you. Once again, Want Prime will help you with that as well. There is a link for that down below. But that is kind of what we have going on for Yeezy Supply. And when it comes to Shopify, we haven't been confirmed, or nothing has been confirmed yet, because most of the sites, they did raffles for everything on this, guys. Just keep that in mind. There's a bunch of raffles, and usually when they do raffles, they won't come out. And if you want to check on Undefeated, if you're wondering if Undefeated is going to drop, make sure to go and check their Instagram. They will always say on their Instagram if they're going to be dropping or not. So sorry about that rough start there. That's kind of what you got going on here. Profile page, nice and easy. Proxies, if you need help with proxies, you literally go here. You can legit just import your proxies here. We say Kodai is good enough for Yeezy Supply. Never tried. Maybe gonna run some spots for folks. Kodai, I don't think really eats very well or does very well on Kodai or on Yeezy Supply. I think Kodai is a very good foot side bot, and that's really what it excels at. You got Wrath, you got Mech all in one, you got Dashy. Those are some that have been killing the game, and tomorrow is going to be one of the hardest drops for it. So running the best bots will definitely help you a ton. Once again, does anybody need this? Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Sneaker Q just said. Exactly. If you are running Toru, anybody in chat running Toru, because I also have Toru. Is Concept dropping still? Do they dumb in-store raffles all the time? I saw Concepts do a raffle here recently. I would get some tasks set up for that just in case. Just in case if they do drop, I don't expect them to drop, to be honest, because they're raffling them. You can always stay up to date when it comes to their social medias. They'll tell you on their social medias what's going down. Another little low-key thing, SNS will be doing a raffle tomorrow morning from like 8 to 9 a.m. or 9 to 10 p.m. Or 9 to 10 p.m. 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Just be ready for that. Polaris. Polaris may not work tomorrow. Just a heads up. What you running, Cross Boy or Cross Cowboy? Toru, Balco, and Soul. Oh man, Balco for okay, I got you. So for Toru, once again, say it's on default and you want to start a new one. Say we're going on over. I wouldn't run Toru on Shopify either. They revamped their foot site and and Nike and Yeezy Supply modules, but I don't think they've got a route to the Shopify modules. So if you're running Toru, all I did here was click the little new button, and I would make sure you go to the Yeezy Supply module. And let's say Foam Runner Test, or Foam Runner Test for us, so we can add this group. Nice and easy. Same thing with the CAPTCHA here. You need to make sure you have enough CAPTCHA solvers when it comes to doing all of this. Those are I actually bought some Gmails, so that's what you saw going there. And we can create the task. Once again, set up your default profiles. You can run whatever you want. Here's home. Do not use advanced CAPTCHA, guys, all right? Do not use advanced CAPTCHA, because if you use advanced CAPTCHA, it won't utilize all of your harvesters. It's going to try to use one all the way across all your tasks. I would recommend if you're running 4 or 5, I'm going to be running 400 or 500 tasks, probably a little bit more actually on Toru. Probably more like 800 or 900 tasks on Toru, and I'll be doing like at least 9 solvers around there. Yes, got that airdrop. Let's go. You gotta love the airdrops and WAPs. They're taking care of us around here. Like I said, once again, the SKU is nice and easy to find. You head on over to the website. You can just grab it from here if you want the product, and that's exactly what it's gonna do. That's what SKU is. It's just a stock number. Check out proxy local size. I would do random as well. That's what I'll run. Advanced CAPTCHA do not have this checked, and I recommend being by your computer when this starts. So free cyber all-in-one for Yeezy slides on the 21st. Let's go. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Shout out to WAP. Once again, if you do want WAP Prime, go ahead and head down below. Now, I know we got a couple people in here. If you have questions, start asking them. Please ask up. That's what we're here for. That's why we do go live, to kind of help you guys and get everybody ready for that. Trying to get everybody ready for that, ready for tomorrow. CCM, we get a PD code. They have been killing Yeezy supply. Really, have they? Can we get a PD code? We have not dropped any, but be on the lookout. Be watching for airdrops. Be watching for the recent listings. They'll hit you up there. There's always airdrops going down. I know they're taking care of you over there at WAP. We try our best to take care of everybody. What are you guys' thoughts? How is WAP looking right now? Are you happy with the site? It looks like it's been doing very well. Looks like a lot of people, it's performing well for everybody. And yeah, exactly. Shout out to WAP XYZ. Been killing it. Will these questions be answered as well? I asked one in Discord. Will these questions be answered as well? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, all of your questions, wherever you're putting in questions for stream, is really what we were looking at here. It looks like we finally started getting some more, but I'm trying to read them. What kind of questions do you have? What kind of questions do you have? Airdrops are cash or bot rentals dropped into your account. Correct. How is PD on Yeezy supply? Apparently somebody said PD is doing well. Product Destroyer has been having a little bit of struggles for the last, I couldn't tell you how long, but once again, you never know what bot is gonna do it the best. You never know what they're working on in the back end. Like, we can go to Project Destroyers. Usually what you can tell, if you go to Project Destroyers Twitter, they'll always show off their success and exactly what they're doing. I have not really been keeping up with Project Destroyer. I know they've been down, but I know they're trying to get back to where they're at. I'm not trying to count them out, but you can see within here, they're doing pretty decent here and whatnot. You can see them doing good on shadows. If you want to run it, you can. I'm pretty sure it's pretty cheap for tomorrow. Make sure to watch your guides. Make sure to watch plenty of questions or ask plenty of questions. There's a Yeezy 500 checkout, so that's not bad. 5 Yeezy 500s. That's pretty good too. This is from the last Yeezy drop back on May 7th. So it looks like they're doing pretty decent. If you want to run PD, you're more than welcome to run PD and ask the questions you have. We want to make sure you're prepared before tomorrow. How did everything start? Who had the idea, and how did you guys develop that idea? That was my question. Well, this stream is mainly for questions for botting. We're trying to help you with botting questions. There's a line of it. You know, they had great ideas, got it started, but that we're gonna save that for a later time with how WAP came along and whatnot. How do you know that my account is watching? What do you mean? How do you know that my account is watching? I mean, you don't get randomly airdropped from here. You get randomly airdropped from being in the Discord server. When you're active in the Discord server, you're asking questions. When you're actively renting, airdrops happen all the time. Any proxy provider that you can schedule an order for a future date. You wouldn't need to do that. When it comes to proxy providers, you will have 30 to 60 days, and then you'll have 1 to 2 gigabytes to run on that. Now, if you're doing ISPs, you'll get them for a month. So if you're doing it for a later date, you're buying for a month at a time. And typically when you buy resis, whenever you use that 2 gigabytes, it's up. So if you buy 2 gigabytes now, they'll work in 3 weeks from now or 2 weeks from now. You just have to regen them for the time of that. And once again, I would gen your proxies tonight. If you gen them earlier this week, make sure to regen your proxies, all right? For a few codes, I think for a few codes, if we can get hashtag WAP to the moon going again. Last time we went live with WAP, we had hashtag WAP to the moon. If you can do that and tag WAP on Twitter, maybe we can get a couple codes going for you guys. NSB, what you got going on with NSB? WAP to the moon. To the moon. Let's get that going on Twitter again, and maybe we can see some airdrops, some credits going out. We want to see a couple of those going out on Twitter. We want you to be asking questions, guys. NSB, what about NSB? Listening for questions about NSB. Wait, I don't have dark mode on. I know I don't have dark mode on. Go spam WAP to the moon on Twitter, and maybe we can pull out some credits for everybody. That's what we need. We need you guys to tweet at us. If you don't know what surely you guys are following us on Twitter. This is the best place. You know, we do updates out there, some credits, all that. Go follow WAP. Go follow WAP on Twitter if you don't know where that is. Follow them. Hit them up. Start spamming at us. We want to see. We want to see it. We'd love to see the support. We'd love to see the community be growing. We're getting ready to hit 10K on social media platforms, on Twitter, that is. So go on over here. Go ahead and spam at us. Spam WAP to the moon. Where was the tweet of the week winner this week? I don't know if it's been posted out yet. Love to see it. Twitter and white, yes, yes, for sure. For sure. For sure. So before we do, I don't feel like I've asked enough questions or answered enough questions. What we got going on? You think NSB will work tomorrow on Yeezy Supply? NSB has been struggling with Yeezy Supply. They've been hitting restocks, but don't put them out. I would definitely set up your task. Yeezy Supply, NSB, there are some great videos out there. Considering that NSB has been out for so long, there's some awesome guides that you can follow along if you need to see step by step. Because unfortunately, I do not have NSB right now. I don't have access, so I can't show you the interface and I can't walk you through it. But here's your product codes, and if you need, what's in the cup? What's in the cup? We've got some black coffee in here. Black coffee to keep us going. If you do need the SKUs, I can hit you up with the SKUs. Here are the SKUs to run in NSB. Nice and easy. Let me format this a little bit better. There we go. That would be the SKUs you're going to be inputting into your bot. Light mode is better in my opinion. I use light mode because I'm on desktop. I mean, I just do whatever the default for sure. Anything works, guys. We do appreciate you all being in here tonight, for sure. We have a massive day tomorrow. If you're really wanting these pairs, if you're wanting foam runners, make sure to just ask your question, because if you don't ask your questions, that's gonna be an issue. There's that. All right. Wait, what just happened here? We're good. Light mode is blinding at 12 a.m. Yeah, I guess so. Nope, but we just have some coffee. So come on, let's get some questions. We got plenty of time for some questions. We got about 6 more minutes or 8 more minutes for these questions. Quick little 30-minute session, in and out, answering whatever you need to know. Answering whatever you need to know. Sol or tobu for Yeezy Supply? Tobu tomorrow. Run tobu tomorrow over Sol. Use Sol for Shopify. Well, if you have Balco, you said you had Balco. So if you had Balco, it's not a big deal. I honestly, I have not been seeing. I mean, you can run Sol if you want. I think tobu is gonna have a better thing. I'm here with codes. Hey, there we go. There's some codes. I told you guys once you start tweeting at WAP to the moon on Twitter, we're gonna get some codes. I would definitely run tobu, their updated Yeezy Supply. If you've seen what they did on Yeezys, or on Yeezy slides, they did very, very well on Yeezy slides. So tobu has been doing well, and that's why I'm going to run them. They had an updated module. Mech, yes. Velox is iffy. Velox is a little iffy. I think Mech will do great tomorrow on Yeezy Supply. Yes, sir. You got to love it. I'm going to be running Paddock tomorrow. Paddock ISPs. Paddock Resis, a couple of them. Be ready for WAP proxies in the future. Just a heads up. Little hint. Be ready for those. Those are going to be some of the top tiers. When will the codes be? Codes will be here soon. Be paying attention to Jack. He will be dropping you. The more questions you ask, the more codes we can get going. More questions, more spamming. You got us on Twitter, and we can get it going. There we go. I will be, once again, I'll be using Resis alongside ISPs. I'm going to be running anywhere. I'm probably running like 75 ISPs tomorrow on some of my tasks mixed up, and then I'm going to run majority of Resis. I'm going to be running about like 5 or 6 gigs of Resi tomorrow just because I'm going to have a ton of tasks, and I do not want to eat through all of my data, as always. Where do I input the codes? So, when you're wanting to go to input the codes, go to your bot rentals, find a bot that you want. Once you find a bot, there it is. There we go. Once you find a bot you do want, type it in go rent it, and then apply a discount code or apply a promo code at the bottom there, and then hit complete purchase, and you will get a code and you'll be ready to go. There's our first one of the day. There is the first one of the day. For Kith EU, is Thunder good? You guys have been saying that Thunder is very good for Kith EU. Unfortunately, I don't know how the EU modules actually perform. That's just another question for the EU support team. If you are in Watt Prime, which is linked down below, they will help you out with that. One-on-one support over there. Awesome idea, or awesome concept. They will help you out. I'm trying to go through their Instagram or their Twitter to see what we can do here. I'm seeing if if Thunder IO Kith does well. I see them doing well on other sites, but I don't know if their Kith module is really doing crazy, because each module is a little bit different, and that's just really how it is. Looks like their size module does well, but I haven't seen anything for Kith. If you want to try to run it, definitely try. It doesn't hurt if you have access to it. Hey, let's go. Got PD. Let's go, Darren. Sorry I'm late. Hey, part of it. It's all good, man. It is all good. Welcome in, though. Welcome in. There you go. PD is good to go. But that's kind of what I would run. Sorry, I don't know how the EU modules really perform. It's unfortunate I don't know how they perform. But, like I said, drop a 20. Be ready for them. Be ready for, you never know what's going to happen in the next 4 minutes. We've got 4 minutes for questions. Ask them. Ask them for sure. Oh, I just spilled water on myself, guys. That was not ideal. Like I said, you know how to get more codes. Start spamming WAP to the moon. WAP to the moon on Twitter. That's what we did last time. It was lit. It was a lot of fun. More of those we see, the more codes we can drop for you. We'd love to get the name out there. Love to get the name out there. Trevor, what bot should I make this promo for? Hey, a $10 off. Hey, who wants a $10 off? Who's running Shopify tomorrow? Who is running Shopify tomorrow? Or who's running Yeezy Supply? Should we do a Toru? Toru's been low-key cooking. They made their modules may pop off. Just a heads up, and I think Toru's pretty cheap still right now. You may be able, with a $10 coupon, you may get it like almost free. Or you may completely get it free. Oh, it's actually, unfortunately, I didn't mean to bring that up, but it looks like it's unavailable, completely rented out. I don't know. You know, I mean, if you want to run something big. Thunder, hey, EU folks, yeah, we haven't got an EU. We haven't gave love out to the EU. Yeezy, hey, yeah, give it out for Thunder or something. Thunder would be a good one for EU. It looks like everybody's all about Thunder. $10 promo will get you a bot for 3. Yeah, they're out of stock. That's crazy. Crazy that everybody rented out Toru. It's like everybody's like, I need Toru. Definitely need Toru. So the EU boys, give EU boys some love on that one. But like anybody can use the code is the thing. Just a heads up. I mean, for Thunder, anything, even if you're not EU, that's how it is. I'm going for Mech or Dashi. Probably your best bet. That's probably your best bet. I mean, Mech has been performing like crazy. Mech was down bad for a long time. One thing that I would watch if you're running Mech, make sure to run it on a server, especially if you're going to run a lot of tasks. Mech is very like hardware intensive, and it will literally use like a lot of your power from your PC. Just keep that in mind. Thunderstruck, let's go. 5 use $10 code. Go use your Thunder. If you need Thunder for tomorrow, use that. Good luck with that. I'm going to get my IP banned. I didn't realize this was even still on. I'm an idiot, but that's okay. So there you go. Thunder, there are codes for Thunder. Go use those. Get them for tomorrow. Try out Thunder. Try out a new bot, and you'll be doing pretty well. You'll be doing pretty well. So guys, we're kind of coming to the end. I do appreciate you all being here. It was a slower one. We didn't have as many people in, but that is fine. It looks like we answered plenty of questions. We will be more consistent. We will be hitting it every week. I know last week we missed. We were there the week before. Just know that we will be here every week moving forward. Do not worry about that. We're just getting things figured out. We're getting everything figured out, and I promise in the future we'll not be missing weeks. Be expecting us to go. Yeah, I know my IP is gone. Be expecting us to go live around next Monday, because you guys do know next week is packed. If you haven't seen next week on the Sneakers app, we have Dunks, we have Jordan 1s, all of that, and we're going to be giving full release guides. We'll run through Shopify, we'll run through Foot Sites, and we'll run through sneakers on how to do that, because we know those are all dropping. When it comes to Yeezys with these shock drops, we don't have all of it. So June 3rd, be ready. Set your calendars for next Thursday. It's going to be massive. These are all dropping on the same day along with Supreme. So set your calendars for next week, and we will be here. Hashtag WAP to the moon. You got to love it. We are giving you out free credits here. I appreciate you all. Before we head out of here, let's see 1 or 2 more hashtag WAP to the moons, and we are gonna get out of here. I hope you all have a good weekend. Stay safe tonight. If you're doing anything, make sure you're up early in the morning, because these drops are early tomorrow. So yes, next week will be stacked. Be ready for it. There it is. Hashtag WAP to the moon, baby. Next one, I promise we're going to blow it up. Next one, we will blow it up. Yes, sir. Are we good? Are we all set? If so, we'll head out of here. If so, we will head out of here, guys. Yep, that's about the mark. It looks like the questions are over. I hope you all have a great weekend. Hit that WAP to the moon. Tweet it out. Let us know you're watching. We may airdrop some. Of you some credits once again. Just be ready for that. We will call it a day. I wish you guys the best of luck tomorrow. I want to see success blow up in WAP. Let us know if we did help you. Once again, WAP Prime is down below, and I'll see you guys on the next live that we're going for. All right. I missed a $40 code in the webhook. All right, guys. We are out of here. Peace. Have a great weekend. See y'all next week.